I was in the lobby of the Beverly Wilshire Hotel, which is that hotel which they all stay at. It was the one where they featured in Pretty Woman, you know. And suddenly there, to our amazement, was Richard Harris, the actor, very drunk. Jill went off and got some Alka-Seltzer and stuff, and we fed him this stuff, and it started to come round a little bit. And he said he was very lonely, and he was feeling very sorry for himself. And then just at this point, Sal arrived, and we were going off to a teeny, it was a new thing, a teeny bopper bar, which was a place where young, tiny teeny boppers would go and bop about and so on. And it was a new thing in Los Angeles, crazy town. Well, of course, Harris gets in and he said, "I want a drink." So I said, "Well, Richard, nothing to drink, actually." He said, "It's a bar." I said, "No, it's a teeny bopper place. You can have a sarsaparilla or a Coke float or something." But he wanted to leave, so we decided to leave. And we went to a place called the Daisy Club. And of course he knew lots of people in there. There was Nick Adams, I remember, was in there, and various people. So he started buying everybody drinks. And at the end of the evening, we got pissed again, of course, the bill came. And Richard had no money. And no credit cards, nothing. I thought rather odd. Anyway, I got stuck with the bill. And it was quite a lot of money in those days. And then we went out and we went back to the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. We stayed up nearly all night long. And we talked. And it was very much actor talk. I remember him getting very angry with me at one point because we were talking about billing. And there was a film he'd done with Kirk Douglas. And he said he had top billing. And I said, "Well, actually, Kirk had the billing." Anyway, I said, "Well, if you look at it, it says Kirk Douglas and Richard Harris." You know, and I wouldn't know. And he whacked me like that. Probably will hurt too on the side here. Anyway, we got through all that. And he was so pleased that we'd sort of rescued him and given him such a good time that he said he'd like to buy us, his words, the most expensive dinner in California to make up for this not paying the bill and so on. And I said to him, "Well, and the thing is, I'm having a friend of mine called Michael Anderson. I was having dinner with him." He said, "Well, he can come too." He said, "His father gave me my first part." So I thought we could have a lovely evening. It's marvellous. So Michael turns up, Sal turns up, Jill turns up, and I turns up, but Richard Harris doesn't turn up. And I'm incensed by this. So I leave a note in his pigeonhole. And I really laid it on, because I found out afterwards that he'd actually got a better invitation and gone up to Kirk Douglas's house. Typical, I thought. Anyway, we went off. We had a nice evening. Now we go on many, many years, and I've never seen him since. I'm walking along Marylebone Road. So we said hello, and he said, "Oh, I thought you were dead." I said, "I thought you were bloody well dead as well." And we laughed and talked. And I said, "Where's that money you owe me?" And of course he didn't remember any of that, did he?